Or second year is in Corona? First year is in Corona? All years in Corona? Second year. Okay, no problem. Fine, whatever it is, guys. Make sure that MySQL database software is installed. Okay, that's great. Here is MySQL. Yes, already installed, guys. Next, finish like any other Windows software. Don't ask me, show me installation in front of. Okay? Okay, fine. Right. Okay. Use, when I select MySQL, check it out. When I type MySQL, here I'll be having MySQL workbench now, boss. Yes, this is called MySQL workbench. This connection is already there, but I want to create in front of you people. Like in Oracle also you have to create connection like this. This plus symbol, right? Okay, name of the connection, anything you give, that's not a problem. Okay, host name, current computer IP address can be taken like this. Port number is this. Username is root. Password is what? Root. Username is root. Password is root. Test the connection, guys. What is there? Test the connection. Okay. Double click on it. Yeah. I think you know, logical DB is a logical partition of physical database software. In one company, 20 projects are there. We create 20 logical DBs. In each logical DB, we are going to create that database related DB tables. That database related DB tables. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on, everyone. Super. Use GUI DB tool of MySQL. MySQL Workbench, part of MySQL database software to perform following operations. Yes, we connected now, boss. Test connection, everything is done. Create logical database. Okay, let me talk few words about logical database. Logical database is a logical partition of physical database software. In every database, okay, one project related DB table sequences, okay, views, everything will be maintained. So that clash will not come with other project table names and other information. If you feel this building is a physical database software, MySQL or Oracle, come on. Okay, in that one, can I call each room is one logical database? Each room is for one class and one faculty, come on. He conducts the class left. Okay, he conducts the class in that particular room. So same thing. One company, 20 projects using same Oracle, 20 logical DBs, one per project basis. That project related tables, views, sequences, triggers, X, Y, Z, everything will be done in that particular one. In Oracle, every logical database is identified with its what? SID, service ID. Your XE is a SID, ORCL is the SID. You can create your own logical databases. Default logical database SID in Oracle is what? XE. What is that? XE. In MySQL database software, okay, the logical database name is what? No XID, then just a database name. So if someone asks you, what's your database name? You have to ask reverse question. Are you talking about physical DB name or logical DB name? Physical means Oracle, MySQL, whatever popular names are there. Okay, logical means what? Logical partition inside the physical database software. Clear, my dear? What XE you are passing, ORCL you are passing in JDBC URL of Oracle is not physical database software name. That is what? SID, service ID, logical database name. Clear, my dear? Got the point, my dear? I want reply, guys. That's really great. Okay. Logical DB is logical partition of the physical database software. Logical partition of the physical database software, where which will be created on one per project basis. Which will be created on what basis, guys? One per project basis. Right now, guys, come on. One per project basis. That means each project related DB tables, sequences, and etc. will be placed in a logical DB. Will be placed in a logical DB. Yes, boss. Database engine. This is my Oracle. What is there? Physical database software. That's great, guys. Come on, everyone. Super, boss. Yeah, logical DB1. What is there? Logical DB1 per pros 1. Okay. SID P1. Any name I can give, guys. Not a problem. This is what? Logical DB2. For what? Pros 2. SID P2. Logical DB3 for pros 3. SID P3. SID P3. Is that clear, guys? Come on, everyone. Okay, same thing, boss, but it will be for MySQL database soft. Yeah. Let's make this one as MySQL. Let's make this one as, what is this? MySQL. MySQL, guys. Yeah. Logical DB1 for pros1 SID. Here the wording is not SID, guys. Wording is what? Some other name. DB name. What is there? DB. DB name S1, S2. DB name S1, DB name S. DB name S3. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on, everyone. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Now we have to create logical DB. Create logical DB having DB table what? EMP. Okay, let's do that work, guys. Let's do that work. Here, this symbol is there, na? This is to create logical DB. You can give any name, but generally I give batch code. NTSPBMS. What, guys? NTSPBMS. What is there? 717 dB. 717 dB, guys. Apply. That's great. Apply, finish. 717 dB, guys. Okay, getting my point there or not there? Okay. So this is logical, very easy to create. Similarly, in Oracle also we create, but generally we work with XC database, right? But here I created these many logical database and it will give 1 to default logical databases also, right? So here I'm interested to create EMP table. No option because I want to use for existing project. Here also I should create with the same name, table name. Okay, listen carefully. Anyhow, we are planning to write separate DAO class, right? So I can have a separate query. Separate query means what? Separate table name also I can manage, right, boss? But make sure that whatever data that is compatible to store into employee class object, right? Otherwise problem, na boss. So table name your choice, column name your choice. I don't have any problem because Oracle insert query is different. MySQL insert query is different. In Oracle insert query, I can link employee number with a sequence. In MySQL, no sequences, right? Here auto increment concept is there. So both insert queries are different. So I cannot work with the same DAO class. For Oracle, separate DAO class. For MySQL, separate DAO class. So when I'm taking separate DAO class, definitely I can have a different table query also different, table name also different, column names also different. But data should be compatible to store into what? Employee class object, right? So that's why let me create a table here. Let me create a table. I'm taking full name employee. Who stops me? Because my own class, okay? Separate DAO is there. Yeah, if you come down, guys, there is a provision to add columns. Yes, there's a provision to add a column. Here I'm taking column name as ENO int. PK means what? Prashant Kishore. Primary key. NN means not none. Unique key. Listen, if you take PK, there is no need of taking NN and UK. PK is equal to NN plus UK, right? But one special constraint I'm applying, boss, that is AI, artificial intelligence. Yes, na? Madam saying, yes, sir. Auto increment. What is that? Auto increment. This is the fee, extra facility that we have, right? People are using AI everywhere. AI does not mean every time what? Artificial intelligence. Where AI is not there, they are saying AI based. Because that is a selling buzzword for current market, right? Our product is AI integrated. A fully automated washing machine is there long back, right? That is nowhere related to AI. But now people are using what word? This washing machine is AI integrated. But model is 3 years back model, 4 years back model. I don't know how it is AI integrated. So AI is a buzzword in the market. Everyone saying AI integrated, AI integrated, though AI is not there. Okay, I heard like one engineering college is promoting. In the last year, we give AI based counseling to student, which company suits him. You are not capable of telling that, or student is not capable of taking that. We give AA based counseling. What is that? I don't know. Oh, people are using AA word for no reason in all places. Mhm. Okay, be careful about that. Hmm. PKNNUK, what is that? AI, auto increment. You insert values to other column, value to ENO column will come automatically. Starting with one, increment by one. Suppose we delete something, it won't bother boss. Previous value plus one, not max value plus one. It is always previous value plus one. You insert 10 number, 10 is deleted. Then when we insert next, we expect 10 again will come. No, 11 will come. It's always previous value plus one, but start with one. It will start with one, previous value plus one, right guys? Okay, what is this guys? E-name, that's great. Next, salary, float. Yeah, here double data type is not there. Here float only max. You want to take double? Let me try. If there, you will take what is there. Double is there. Fine, no problem. Yeah, next one is what? Okay, I think we'll go in the same order now. I think first a designation is there. Designation, here we'll take varchar. Here varchar 2 is not there, varchar is there. Varchar 45. Okay, next, salary. Let me take double. Yeah, next one, DEPTNO. What is the DEPTNO, guys? Huh? DEPTNO, what is there, guys? DEPTNO integer was int, okay, some number 10. Okay. Yes, all are ready na? Okay. Arrow apply. Yeah, it is actually generating the query. No, I can also say it's a AA based. What's the use? You select, it generates the query AA based, but it is not AA based. Yes or no? Na? See, I don't know all these things, but still I'm able to create the table or not. We'll all learn Oracle data types, not the MySQL data, but still GUI tool is helping or not, guys. Apply, finish. Okay, fine. Here procedure is given, check it out, guys. AI. A means auto increment. It uses what is the formula? Uses previous val plus one formula. Previous val plus one formula to insert the record. To insert the value. To insert the value to DB column. ZF, I really don't know. Yeah, I'll find out and tell. I never used ZF, right? Okay. Hmm. Yeah, GUID some is there. When primary key is a primary key is what? String based. We can generate hexadecimal number dynamically, GUID kind of thing. Yes. To insert the value to DB table column. Having logic starting with one. Start with one. Okay. Previous val plus 1. Having logic, having start with 1. What is there? Start with 1. That's good. In MySQL database software, we don't have support for what? Sequences. But we can bring the effect using what? AI. Auto increment. Constraint. Applied on what? PK column. A constraint means if you insert values to other column of the row, the value to PK column comes automatically, starting with 1, increment by 1. Initial value 1, increment by 1. Okay, this is previous value plus 1. What is that? Previous value plus 1 is the formula. Previous value plus 1 is the formula. Okay, guys? Nice. A copy of mini project in Eclipse IDE. Oracle support sequences. We can use them in the insert SQL query to insert value to PK column dynamic. MySQL do not support sequences, but we can bring that effect by taking what? PK column as what? AI column. Understood? Sir, first of all, make us to feel now. Why are you throwing stones in the bush? Okay? Okay, I'm not throwing thrones in the bush. You feel it now. I want to explain, then I want to show it practically. Select rows. Now it's empty table now. Okay. Raja, designation is manager. Salary is what? $99,000 is a big number. Then 10. Did I insert any value in ENO? Say apply. See, it is inserting into 3 columns, 4 columns only. But at the end, you will get 1 there. Yes? Okay. Next, Suresh. No need of filling up everything, guys. 1 value also sufficient. Save finish. 2 is coming here now, boss. Okay. I wantedly delete 2, Ra Babu. I wantedly delete 2. Delete rows. Come on. What is this? Mahesh. Designation is what? Clerk. Apply. Say apply. Save finish. What is coming? 3 is coming. It is max value plus 1 or previous value plus. No doubt, formula is increment by 1. It is not max val plus 1. It is what? Previous val plus 1 starting with 1. Clear? Are you feeling auto increment effect? You insert to remaining columns. The value to pre-K column will come because of auto increment constraint. Yes, na boss. Sequences are not there in Oracle, right? Super. Okay, that's great, guys. Okay, now listen. If you want to interact with Oracle, you have to add Oracle JDBC driver software to the project. If you want to insert to MySQL, you should add MySQL JDBC driver software to the project, guys. Okay. But luckily, JDBC driver of Oracle, JDBC driver of MySQL are given as starters, right? Okay. Let's see what we can do here, right, guys? This is the Eclipse IDE. Yes, guys. Where is this? 717. Here is what? 7 ones. Yes, guys. Tell me here. Let's open it. We'll take a copy of the project, right? Copy, paste. Where is this, guys? 04. Mini project real-time DI. Okay, real-time dependency injection. If someone asks, how did you use a dependency injection in your project? My project is layered application having multiple layers in which data source is injected to DAO, DAO injected to service, injected to controller. You will understand you are from company, right? I injected DTDC to Flipkart. I injected what? Engine to vehicle. You will understand you are from Amirpet. Because Amirpet only engine vehicle examples will be given, right? In company level, projects will be there as a layered application and you have to talk with respect to layered application, not simple use cases, right, guys? Whether it is hospital project or bank project, layers are common. And generic names only we have to use. No need of telling specific names of those layers. And you said like this, I have used. It works, happily works. That's the reason Wanted Line named this project as what? Real-time DI. How dependency injection is used in real scenario. Okay. Oracle, MySQL with loose coupling. Everything I want to do, guys, right? I want to achieve loose coupling also, my dear. Okay. I'm not touching main class name. Let it be. I'll just change project name. That's it, guys. Yeah, I'll just change what? Project name. Project number is how much, guys? 4, right. First client, say next, say finish. 04, right, guys? What is this, guys? 04. Say next, say next, say finish. Okay. We are taking the things here or not there. Come on, everyone. Super, guys. Tell me. 04 mini project DI, 04 mini project this one. Right. Okay. Close all editors, guys. Fine. I'm going to take one more DAO class. Okay. I'm changing this DAO class name to, what is this? Oracle DAO. What DAO? Oracle DAO IMPL. Save finish. Okay. Anyhow, I changed it now, boss. Let's change this one. Okay. EMPDAO Vara. EMPDAO Vara. File save as. Tell me. MySQL. What is there? MySQL employee DAO, boss. Where is this, my dear? MySQL employee DAO. Right. Okay. EMPDAO MySQL. EMPDAO MySQL. Are you getting my point there, guys? Super boss. Okay, guys. MySQL DAO. That's great, guys. iEmployee DAO, MySQL DAO. Come on. Oracle DAO, IMPL. Super. Go to MySQL DAO. Oracle, I need not to touch. It's already working perfectly, right? Super. Inject this. Query. Yeah. Table name is employee, na? Column names are ENO first. Come on. Next one, what? E name. Next one, designation. Next one, salary. Next one, department number from employee. Where? Designation in. How many question marks? 3 question marks, right? Order by designation. Okay, that's great. Remove this, guys. E name, next. Designation, next. Salary, then department number, right? Values, what is there, boss? How many question marks are there? 4. You insert to other DB table column, value to PK column will come automatically. Yes, though that's why those are so many columns, I'm inserting into only 4 columns or not. And the table name is what? Employee. Yes. See, I have a freedom to take my own choice queries. Yes. Yeah. Do I need to touch anything of this? I don't think so. Because see, basic things are insert query also, I need not to touch anything. Why? Because there are 4 columns and 4 indexes are there, right, guys? First column is not mentioned. That's why second name, third designation, fourth salary, fifth department. Okay, except queries was nothing is changed. We are ready now, boss. But in service, I want to inject DAO. But service is ready to take one DAO object or two DAO object. Huh? One DAO class object. But there are two are ready, right? Okay, ambiguity problem may rise or not, guys. So I have to solve this ambiguity problem or not, guys. I need to solve this ambiguity problem or not, guys. Definitely I need to solve this what? Ambiguity problem. No doubt in that, right? Okay, right now I'm hard coding. In future, we will try to collect from property file kind of thing, right? Yes. Come here. What is this? At the rate qualify. At the rate qualifier. Where is this? At the rate qualifier. What is there, guys? EMPDAO MySQL. EMPDAO MySQL. Clear, my dear? Got it? That is simply EMPDAO MySQL, guys. Okay, guys. Come on, everyone. Employee management service. Employee this one. Okay. But in application dot properties, how does it knows? How does it knows? It has to talk with what? MySQL, not the Oracle, right? Okay. All these properties, now we should point to MySQL or not, guys? All these properties should point to MySQL, right, guys? Data source configuration, there is what? Oracle. Let's make it talking to MySQL now. Let's make this one talking to what? MySQL. Okay. Done. Done. arikil.jdbc.driver.arikil. Like MySQL also one or other driver class name will be there. com.mysql.cj.connector okay, dot jdbc.drive. That's great. What is the URL? JDBC colon MySQL is the protocol. 3 slashes. What is this? NTSP-BMS. What is that? NTSP-BMS. What is that guy? 717 DB. What is the username, guys? Root. What is the password, guys? Root. Huh? Okay. Yeah, max pool size, minimum ideal, all these are my choice. Any number I can give. But after doing all these things, if you don't add MySQL JDBC driver file, it's meaningless, right? After creating project, in the middle of the project, if you want to add extra starters, I think already I have given that procedure. Yes, boss. What is that? Spring here. Spring here. Add starters here. What guys? Add starters here. Arkil driver is there. Put what? MySQL driver. Say next. Select to pom.xml. Say finish. Say next. Select to pom.xml. Say finish. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on, everyone. Got the clarity, my dear? Pool size 100. Minimum idle 10. Okay, let it be, guys. Spring application did not change. I think everything is ready now. Shall we go for execution? Yeah, let's. I think first one is dealing with what? Select operation. Second one is dealing with insert operation. Okay, let's go. Right click. What is there? Java application. But first of all, let me insert few records, boss. Right? Right click. Run as Java application. Enter ename. Enter ename. Okay. Johnny, designation manager. Designation manager. Salary 8,000. Department number 10. Employee registered na boss. Let's run one more time. Okay. Kiran, designation salesman. Salary, what is that? 8,900. Department 20. Employee registered, guys. Okay. Suresh, manager. This, what for? Next. Department 20. Employee registered or not, guys? Definitely employee registered over here. That's great news, my dear, right? Let's check whether the record is inserted or not, my dear. Yes. Refresh. Yes, it's happening or not happening. All records are coming or not coming. Yeah, I have done one small mistake because in my query I have taken only uppercase. Maybe in the insertion also we have to keep everything in what? Uppercase. But by mistake I inserted what? Lowercase. I'm correcting manually. Otherwise, for select operation gets less record. Nothing is there. Select operation gets what? Less record. Okay, shall we see the select one now? Yeah, look at this. AI application run as, what is there? Java application. Designation 1, clerk. 2, manager. 3, salesman. Are you getting my point there, guys? We are getting this information here or not there? Fine. But it is collecting from where, guys? MySQL. But I want to change to Oracle, guys. What should I do? Two things I have to do. Number one, in application.properties, comment MySQL entries, control plus shift plus C only, guys. Okay. Here, Oracle I replace it with what, guys? MySQL. And this one change to Oracle. This one change to Oracle. Yeah, tell me here. Right. This is a one change. Another change. I don't have any problem to change content in property file because it's not a Java code. But I have a issue while changing what? Bean ID here. Definitely I have a issue while changing bean ID here, right? Copy this, paste it. Come on, what is this? Oracle. What is there? Vara. Varia, whatever it is. Tell me here. Real-time DI application. Real-time DI application 2, right? Yes. Okay, let it be, my dear. That's not a big deal. Okay. Let's enter into this part, guys. Right click. Come on. What is this? Properties file. What file, guys? I did not get. I did not modify. Commented enabled. Right? Okay. Yeah. Now let's see. I'm trying to insert record in Oracle, whether it is inserted or not. Java application. Mahesh. What is there? Clerk. Salary. This. 10th department. Employee registered, guys. Yeah. How to feel whether it is talking to Oracle or not. Java application. Come on. Yeah. Clerk, manager. Something, something. Okay, having clerk and manager, multi-Clark, Blake, all these are Oracle names, boss, right? Okay. It's a stitching, but I want to get 100% loose coupling support. Because I don't want to touch source code while moving Oracle to MySQL, MySQL to what? Oracle. Today, you got the real need of interface and implementation models, guys. Strategy design pattern, are you able to feel it, my dear? Okay. Huh? First line. That comes automatically now. How does it bothers? This is an automatically generated one. Since I copy pasted, what happened? Old name is there. Since I copy pasted, old name is there, right? It can be anything, X, Y, Z. And that name will be used when you pack the jar file. Jar file will come with that name. Actually, that is the story. Okay. It's only for our identification and jar file generation time that will be used. Okay, let it be, guys. Come on, everyone. Okay, now I want to make it flexible. So when I launch profiles concept, there is a one more way of what? Doing this switching, one implementation to another implementation without touching the source code, right? Without touching the source code. But when we go for what, guys? Come on. Without profiles, we want to do it. As of now, no alternate. We have to go for what? XML. We have to entertain XML, no other alternate. Shall we start entertaining XML based loose coupling, guys? I don't want to explain. You tell me, I will do the things because I think we have already done two times. One time in Spring, one time in what? Springboard. Okay, now I want to apply same thing on the mini project. I should be in a position to inject my choice DAO to service, either for DAO, either for what? Either for MySQL, either for what? Oracle, without touching the source code. This is what I want to do, right? This is what I want to do. So shall we try that, guys, with the loose coupling? First of all, go to properties file. You decide and decide. Choose the DAO here. DAO.id is equal to EMPDAO Vara. DAO.id is equal to EMPDAO hyphen Vara. Got it? That's great. This is my application dot properties. Yeah. DAO.id is equal to EMPDAO hyphen Vara. That's great. Yeah. Where is the controller, guys? Where is the controller? Payroll management operation, not that. Okay. Fine. First of all, I have to take one configuration file, na XML file. Yes. Let's take one of that. Yeah, what is their package? com.nt.cfcs. com.nt.cfcs. Right, guys? That's great. Okay, now listen. Here is my new, where is that? Here is my new others. Spring, not Spring. Search for XML. Search for what? XML. XML file. Say next. What is this? Application context dot x. Say next. Say next. Say finish. Say next, next, finish, guys. Okay, that's great. But schema import statements you have to place now, boss. We have to place the schema import statements. What do you say, guys? Yeah. Yeah, here is my sample Spring Bean configuration file. Sample Spring Bean configuration file, right? Yes, guys. Tell me here, what is this? First one only? Yeah, there you search for context.xsd. Okay, 1 minute. Context dot XSD. There na? Context is there means generally beans will be there. Beans is one namespace where basic tags are there. Context is one more namespace where advanced tags are there, right? Okay. Actually, today beans is also sufficient, guys. There's no need of context, but extra namespaces is not at all danger. Less namespaces means you cannot use less tag. You have to use less tags. Okay, I'm copying this, guys. Copied. I have to paste it. I'm pasting it. Yeah. But one thing, let me know, my dear. Do I need to configure application.property file separately? Say something. Because it's a part of ecosystem, it's recognized everywhere, including XML file, it is recognized. Okay, now what should I do now? Already DAO bean ID is decided in the property file. Get the bean ID dynamically to alias tag and start providing what? Alias name for it. Start providing what? Alias name for it, right, guys? Super, guys. Provide alias name for it. Provide alias name. Alias name is equal to, let's not hard code. Alias is equal to, okay. I am taking DAO as the fixed alias name. I am taking DAO as the fixed alias name. Are you getting my point, guys? Okay, that's great. Okay, but bean ID I am not going to fix it, guys. I am going to get dynamically from what? Property file with the support of placeholder. Dollar, flower bracket open, flower bracket closing. Come on. Flower bracket open, flower bracket closing. Come on, next one. DAO dot ID. What dot ID, guys? DAO dot ID. Alias name dollar $DAO dot ID. Alias is equal to DAO. I hope you understood my statement, guys. Come on. Okay, guys. Dollar $DAO dot ID alias is equal to what? DAO. That is done. Go to service class, my dear. Already you have hard coding bean ID of DAO class, na? Don't hard code. Just comment this. You type DAO as the fixed one. At the rate qualifier DAO. At the rate qualifier DAO. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on, everyone. At the rate qualifier DAO. Is that clear, guys? Come on, everyone. Yes. But are we creating IOC container based on configuration class or configuration file? Configuration class or configuration file? Configuration. Yes, right? Yes, na boss? Are we creating based on configuration file? Spring application dot run method internally creates IOC container by taking configuration file. You are very good to say yes in S. Huh? I wantedly gone according to your plan. Yes, we are creating configuration IOC container using configuration file. Everyone say yes or yes. Ha mein ha milana chodo, my dears. Use your brains, right? Gumpulo Govinda in Telugu it is called. Any Telugu people are there, they know what is the meaning of Gumpulo Govinda. Sabka Malik Ek hai, right? See, since I confirm wrong statement, you people also confirm wrong statement. I'm worried about that. I wantedly tested whether you are really thinking and telling or just going by flow. Are we creating IOC container using configuration file or configuration class? But this XML is extra, na? This should be linked with the configuration class or not. What should I do for that? At the rate import resource. But do you have a configuration class separately here? But which class is acting as a configuration? Huh? Main class at the rate Spring Boot application class. So go to, where is this? Go to com.ent. Here is my what? DI on the top of it. Where is this? At the rate import resource. At the rate import resource. Tell me guys. Directly you can specify the location, right? Yeah, com/why not dot. Files means slash, classes means pad dot, package means dot, location means slash. Yes, CFC slash. Come on. These application context.xml is fixed or any name you can take. Any name you can take. It's not like that. Application context.xml. So now let's see now. Right now in application.property, what I enabled? Varavan I enabled. In the same project assignment I am giving to you people is make it flexible working for what? PostgreSQL. Sir, I don't know how to install. Learn it. I don't know JDBC driver details of PostgreSQL. Why ChatGPT is there, Google is there, right? I don't know jar file of PostgreSQL driver software. Find out. If I tell everything, that is called spoon feeding, right? Tomorrow, if company is using not PostgreSQL, something else, will you come to my Natrasar as not told I don't do the task? Will you say like that? They will spit on you. Forget about scolding. You have to learn how to learn the things dynamically, right? So the task I am giving to you people is what? Make it PostgreSQL compatible. Sir, I don't know how to create table in MySQL, PostgreSQL. Learn it. PostgreSQL is there. It is from a company called Enterprise DB, and PZ Admin is the GUI DB tool. What is the tool? PZ Admin is the GUI DB tool, and it comes along with PostgreSQL installation. Right? No use if you practice classroom content as it is. You should add something dynamism to that, right? Okay. Yeah, all the things are there, guys. Yeah. The GUIDB tool for Oracle is what? SQL developer. GUIDB MySQL workbench, right? Similarly, the GUIDB tool for PostgreSQL. What is that? PostgreSQL is, what is that? PZ admin 4. What is that? Separate installation is not required. Not required. Part of PostgreSQL database software installation. Part of PostgreSQL database software installation. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on. Super. JDK 7, all this stuff. Yeah, later how to make 100% loosely coupled. Yes, na boss, come on. Yeah, let it be, my dear. What is there? This one here, import resource is done. Okay, right now it is pointing to Oracle, right? Okay, let me check whether it is inserting record in Oracle or not. Yeah, let's take some unique name so that I can identify record easily. Modi, designation is what? PM, salary is 1 rupee. Okay, 1 rupee. Nowadays it has become trend for politician. They say I don't take salary, right? Because they take lot of corrupted amount. Aisa no na. But in this whole generation, I have seen one politician saying that I take salary because I need to run my family. And that is Pawan Kalyan. Because he is against of corruption. Okay, so far, I don't know what happens in future. Okay, I'm not backing anyone. Right. He said, previous CM said, I will not take salary if 1 rupee is enough, but he is proven as a corruption king, right? Okay, this fellow said, I will take salary, whatever it is, because I have to run my family, because I am not even making movies and I don't have any other incomes. Right, boss? That's a good sign. That's a good sign. But let's see what happens because situation makes people to change and money makes many things, right? And when Shah Rukh Khan give 92 CR tax and Ambani give what? Zero tax. Okay, that's good. But Ambani gives a lot of employment. Don't forget that. Yes, na? Ambani gives a lot of employment. And Shah Rukh Khan moves all his assets to Dubai and other countries. There is observation to be made. Please. Yes, no, na, guys. Okay. See, everyone action, there will be pros and cons. So we are should not judge, and our maturity, our reachability is not enough to judge someone who is doing something. They are in a big league and their thoughts are big, their ideas are big. We cannot even imagine their ideas and thought process, right? Okay, let it be, boss. Because their range is 300, 400 crore project. They just take decision in half an hour discussions and they keep the funds in next 1 month. So when that kind of power is there, that kind of money is there, it's better not to judge them, their decisions, right? So then businessman will do everything for business. When you are doing job for salary, what's wrong when they do business for profits? There's no wrong. Okay, I will tell when they looks good. You'll start paying income taxes when you are in what? About 12 lakhs bracket, right? Then you will search for n number of door to save that tax. Then why you don't think about what? Nation, tax, roads. Then you never complain about what? Any businessman. Because when you get into that shoe, you will understand pain of what? Paying tax. And that too in India, taxation, tax values are too high. Too high. So we are paying a lot of direct taxes and indirect taxes. See, income tax we are paying, other things should be tax free, na? No. Petrol, double taxes, triple taxes. Every goods we purchase, again taxes, right? So that means 50% of our income is actually going into taxes. We feel we are filing only 10-15%, okay, tax through income. That is a direct tax. They are taking directly. Indirect taxes are what? Whenever you purchase anything, everywhere tax is there. So that's why when you get into that shoe, you'll understand the pain. Fine. Let's come back, guys. Where is this, guys? 10. Yes. Let me check whether it has inserted the record or not. Whether it has inserted the record or not. Where is that, guys? MySQL. What is there? MySQL. Not MySQL, I think SQL developer, na? Let me open SQL developer, guys. Yeah. What is this, guys? Tables, right? Yeah, what is the table I am looking for? EMP. The table I am looking for is what? EMP. Here is the data. The table I am looking for is what? EMP. Okay, that's great. So here you search for Modi. Somewhere else in a, maybe at the bottom it might have come. Yes, Modi has come now. Okay, now I would like to change to MySQL. Here I am changing to MySQL, guys. But JDBC properties also you have to change. Because driver details also you have to change. It won't take anything dynamic. Okay. Control C for commenting, another Control C to remove the comments. Single line comments are always Control C. Control C is a toggle key, boss, right? Yes. Right click, run as Java application. Enter name, Lokesh. Designation, okay. Manage, salary, 45,000. 10. Employee record is inserted. Come here, refresh. Lokesh record has come and with a 7 number. Okay, we achieved the flexibility of modification. Easy because it's third time we are doing it and better not to waste much time on it, right? Earlier for simple applications we did it. This time we are doing for what? Big application. Right? Okay. When we add starters like Spring Boot starter JDBC, what is the default data source that comes pointing to JDBC connection pool? Hikari data source object. What is the proof, sir? Why should I believe, sir? Don't believe me, my dear. Right now we are in MySQL one, right? Highlighted one is what? MySQL. Highlighted one is what? MySQL. Okay, already data source is injected here. Come on, sys out. Data source object class. ds dot get class. What dot get class, guys? ds dot get class. Okay, you run the application, my dear. If you want to get the class name of any object, we have to use this. Enter ename. What is there? Kiran. Designation. What is there? Clerk. Salary. What is there? 8,000. Department number 10. What's the department number, guys? 10. Clear, boss? Got it? Got it or not? Super, guys. Say refresh. We are getting it or not, my dear? MySQL is coming. Okay, I think we have to search in MySQL. Are you getting my point there, my dear? Come on, everyone. Okay. This is what we need to understand, my dear. Everyone comfortable or not, guys? Can we configure DAO class with the service annotation? Service class with what? This one. Sai Gundu, where is DS? Ha ha ha. Ho, ho, ho. Sai, are you becoming blind every day? Okay, maybe you have not observed. I understood. This is DS na boss. Which is that is what we injected, guys. But the console output, yes, in the console output you will get it. In the console output you will get it. Wait a minute. Somewhere at the oh, 1 minute. We have written in what? Select query application. Huh? Okay, let's run something else then. What is there? Java application. Actually, if you don't print also, I will show the one more way of note. Designation clerk. Okay, fine, whatever it is. At the top, you observe Hikari data source is coming. That's the one thing. If you don't print also, it is really showing. Hikari is starting, adding connection, start completed, shutdown initiated, shutdown completed. If you don't also, original log message is also printing that content. Got it? Yes. We achieved the flexibility of modification or not, guys? Yeah. Yes, we can do, but not recommended to use because the following reasons. Yeah, this will kill the readability of layered application classes like what? DAO class looks like service class because service and service class looks like DAO class because of what? Repository. The special stereotype annotation like service repository will give what? Additional behavior like repository perform underlying persistence technology exception translation to what? Spring specific exception translation. SQL exception will be translated to what? Data access exception, which is Spring specific, right? We will lose that opportunity or not, guys? Service perform transaction management, executing logic by applying what? Do everything or nothing principle. So final conclusion is what? It is recommended to use the right annotation in right place. DAO repository service at the rate service controller annotation. Clear, boss? Can I use only at the rate component annotation to make all Java class as Spring Bean in the layered application? Answer is yes, we can use, but not recommended to use because of following reasons. We will use, we will lose the readability of the code. That means identifying which class is service class, which class is DAO class becomes what? Complex. We cannot take benefit of what? At the rate controller service repository annotation, additional behavior, right, guys? At the rate service transaction management support, at the rate repository exception translation support, at the rate controller, what is there, guys? Come on. Okay, guys, come on. At the rate controller, ability to take the request. Ability to take what is request. We will lose that additional benefit or not, guys? Okay, next one, last one. How can we make Spring Boot layered application as 100% loosely coupled application towards choosing our choice DAO class for our choice DB and towards choosing our choice service class? It can be done in two ways, guys. Number one, using property file using property file or YML file plus Spring Bean configuration file plus bean aliasing using alias tag at the rate qualifier. Not the best solution, but as of now, we know only that solution. What is answer number two, guys? Answer number two is working with the Spring or Spring Boot profile, and that's the best possible one. That's the best possible one. Right, guys? Okay. So now listen carefully. We applied everything of strategy design pattern in the layered application, but we forgot to take classes as the final classes. Can we make the classes as final classes? Okay. First service, let's make class as what? Fine. Next, this guys, let's make class as what? Fine. Next, this one as what? Fine. Let's take controller as what? Fine. I have taken all these classes as final classes now, boss. Close all editors, my dear. Come on, everyone. Yes. Close all editors, my dear. After that, what is there, my dear? Come on, everyone. Right click, run as, what is there? Java application. See guys, when you run this application, the moment I made final, I got the error na boss. What's the error? Could not generate CZlib subclass for what? DAO class. Common common causes problem including non-visible. I will tell the reason. Listen everyone. When you add auto configuration support related injections to DAO or other classes, it is internally generates a lot of subclasses as in-memory classes. What classes? For our Spring Beans, whatever we take, right? But can we have subclasses for final classes? Right now, I have taken final class. That's why it is scolding me now, boss. See, guys, what it is saying. For DAO, could not generate CZlib subclass. It internally uses CZlib to generate that in-memory proxy class, guys. Okay. So CZlib subclass cannot be generated. Sorry, boss. That's why I'm throwing exception. I can inject data source. I can inject auto configuration generated data source only by generating subclass for what? DAO class. But somehow that is not happening here. That is not possible. That's why it's rising what? Error. So you just go to DAO, remove final. Okay, same thing may happen for Oracle DAO also, right? Okay. So now you come to this application, guys. Run as designation one, clerk, manager, sales. Now output is coming. So final conclusion from my side is what? When you are implementing layered application, dealing with auto configuration, generated objects injection in those Spring Bean, don't take the class as final class. It will stop the process of generating what? In-memory proxy classes as the subclasses for Spring Bean. Spring memory proxy classes as the subclasses for Spring Bean. So be careful about it. In the flow, you take in final getting errors, and this is the reason for it. Convinced or not? Okay, I will give one note, guys. This problem is not there in Spring, guys. This problem is there only in Spring Boot. In Spring Boot layered application, okay, we cannot take certain Spring Beans like DAO classes. What classes? As final classes in which we inject uh, auto configuration generated Spring Beans. Auto configuration generated Spring Beans. Are you getting my point there, guys? Auto configuration generated Spring Beans. Spring Beans. Auto configuration generated what? Spring Beans. Like data source object. Data source object. Yeah. As IOC container tries to generate. What, guys? Tries to generate in-memory proxy class as the subclass of the, what is that? In-memory proxy class as the subclass of the, are you getting my point there, guys? As the subclass of the, of those, of that Spring Bean class. And Spring Bean class and final classes cannot have subclasses. Final classes cannot have subclasses. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on, everyone. Got the clarity, my dear? Super, guys. Fine. Then I talked about all this stuff. Okay, fine. Let me upload the material. Not getting data source object auto injected. Can you tell me what's happening? Namrata Dubole, how can you say not injecting? Did you check? Are you feeling it's not happening? Reason number one, you have not added Spring Data JDBC starter. It is not, you have not added Spring Data JDBC starter. Wrong starter or wrong JDBC properties in application.properties or connectivity issues with Oracle. Connectivity issues with what? Oracle might have occurred. These are the possible reasons, guys. Nothing else. Yeah, let me upload the material, guys. 7 a.m. What's your batch code? 7:30 a.m. What is this? Spring Boot core. File upload. Here is what? 717. Spring Boot core. Tell me. Session, how much? 9? Okay. Akash Brahmare, I have given that one as a task to complete. You are asking me to complete project folder. That means you are that much less confident person. You cannot create project on your own. I will give source code, not for copy pasting. You should first complete and submit to me. Then I will give to you. Waste fellows, try to put your hard work. If I give code, what you will do? Copy paste. You are getting paid for copy paste activities. Shameless fellows. Don't come to classes for collecting code and notes. Come to classes to take the assignments and completing the assignment and to improve your confidence level. If you code 2 projects, you will get a confidence goes to interview. If you clear interview, then you will get into job. I'm very serious on this, guys. You don't do practicals of 1-2 classroom application, but assignment you have to complete it. I will check one day randomly. If I check, talent check, people are bunking the classes. Okay, one day randomly, unexpectedly, I will check. But checking is compulsory. Thank you. We'll meet tomorrow and we'll discuss more. Sir, you have to add JDBC starter. If you add JPA starter, it will ask for dialect. Yeah, yeah. Bond 3 years, 3.C. Do have any alternate breaking without compensation? Krishna, 3 years bond is too long. Search for other opportunity. When Spring Boot Core is going to complete it, it will complete when it has to complete. Please. I completed and submitted. That's good. Yeah. Sir, main class name more than 30 characters ఉంది రెడ్యూస్ చేయండి. అదే ఎర్రర్. డాలర్ వర్షన్ వచ్చిందంటే అదే. జస్ట్ చెక్ చేయండి ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుంది. అయిందా? అంతే కదా. అదే కదా.